Hey everyone, it's Chad Taylor, backstage at Lakes Jam, Mix949.com. This guy doesn't need an introduction, but we'll give it to him anyway. It's Uncle Kracker. And one thing I love about you being here is that you get the Midwest because you're born and raised in the Midwest, right?
Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, yep. Love the Midwest, love Minnesota.
So you get our culture, you get our work ethic.
For the most part.
You know that we love to drink beer.
I'm kidding, yeah. No, I get it. I love it. Reminds me a lot of Michigan. Minnesota, this is all like, I don't know how far up we are in Minnesota. Are we far up?
We're up there. We're getting up there. How many hours from the border are we talking?
I think we're about 4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we're close.
Oh, we're safe.
Yeah. You're okay. That's your first time in Brainerd, or you played here before?
I think this is my first time in Brainerd. When you get to Minnesota, you don't really get too far out of like
Minneapolis, right?
Yeah.
That's normally where we do all our shows. But the cool part about being up in Brainerd for us is this is kind of when we need to get out of the cities. This is where we come to just to hang out, get on the lake, and relax. Another thing that I really love about you is there are very few artists that we play that can cross different genres, and you do it quite well. I mean, you get played on AC radio, hot AC radio, CHR, country, alternative. I mean, hip hop. Why is that? What do you think that? What is the secret to that? There's a lot of people that want to know, how do I accomplish that?
I don't know. Just been lucky. I've been really lucky. Years ago, when I first got a record deal, I didn't really know what I was doing, what kind of record I was making. I was DJing for Kid Rock at the time, and we were making rap records, and then we were making rap records with rock and roll mixed in them, and country mixed in them. And I remember sending in my demo, and one of the songs was on my first record. It's a song called Better Days. It was kind of like this bluesy, rappy thing. At the time,
almost like an Everlast.
It was. Right. It was at the exact time Everlast had that out, and I remember the record label thinking like, "Oh, it's another Everlast record." And then I turned in my whole album. They gave me a record deal, and I turned in my whole album, and they were like, "What the is this?" It was like this mess. You can edit that, right?
Oh, that's fine. It's on Mix949.com. We're good.
Oh, I just got a .com at the end. We're sweet. I love online.
I do too. So do our listeners. Because they get the real deal, you know.
Right.
So you turn the album in, and you
Yeah.
have all this montage of stuff on there.
Yeah.
And they're excited about that because at the time that was welcome. But I mean, any time before that, they would be like, listen, you got to have one direction, right? It's either hip-hop, it's pop, it's rock, what is it?
Right. Well, I ended up with this like, my first record came out, and everybody that was there at the time when I got signed, we all knew each other. When that all went away, somebody sold something, part of the label, or something happened, and a whole new bunch of people that I didn't know and didn't know me came along. So here's my second record sitting there, and everybody trying to figure out what to do with it. And then it just happened again. Like on my third record, a whole new regime of people. Like every time I put out a record, there was a whole new group of people that nobody knew each other.
And you've always been fortunate off of every one of those records to have a top 10 hit.
Yeah.
Again, which is very odd in this business. It's very strange. You usually got that sophomore slump.
Yeah.
And you've been able to just, and then you put out basically a country record.
Yeah.
And actually collaborated with country artists.
Got lucky.
It's not too often
to be able to not be pigeonholed.
Right.
Just have fun, and it wouldn't be fun if you had to do the same thing over and over and over again. Like I get why people get burnt out so fast, and I get why bands fall apart and fight each other. And thank God I don't have to do that.
But it seems like in your heart you have love for country, hip hop, pop, rock, whatever it might be, and we're all the same way. The whole group that's sitting on here, I mean, we love everything. I mean, Jen's just as much a country fan as she is a pop fan. So I love when people can create music that can encompass all that.
I got a general appreciation for just about all kinds. There's a couple kinds I don't care for. I just can't do anything heavy or like screaming at you in your face, like just because it gives me a headache. I can't process quick enough. So it's not that I don't respect what they're doing, but it's just not something I can listen to. But I can listen to just about everything. My iPod is a mess.